Hey, what's up guys, it is Card Shuffler 99 here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a really cool Shin Lim card trick. This is something that he performed on the Ellen Show a couple months back right after he won America's Got Talent. It's a really cool trick, a really popular street magic trick, so I hope you guys enjoy this one. We're going to be showing you two different ways you guys can go about doing this one. There are many different variations. You guys can make your own if you so please, or you could just do the original version as we show you today. It's really up to you guys. Now, our last giveaway did end. We did run that for a couple weeks. We had one winner. We already contacted that person, and what he said was he didn't even want the prize we were giving away. All he wanted was a YouTube shout out from us. So we are going to grant his request, and we are going to be giving him a shout out today. All you guys have to do is go down the description. We did put a link to his channel. Jaehoon Kim is his name and his channel name. Basically, just go there, show him some support, subscribe to his channel, watch his videos, and that's going to give you guys a better chance of winning our next giveaway. We are going to, once we're selecting our winners for the next giveaway, we will be checking on that with him, basically, and basically seeing who is subscribed to his channel, who's commenting on his videos, who's liking them, and we're just going to make sure that you guys are doing that, and that will, like I said, give you a better chance of winning. So, what are we giving away for our 150,000 subscriber giveaway? All we're giving away for this one is $150 on Amazon. So that's going to be three $50 Amazon gift cards. That's going to be a big prize right there. We're still going to give away another brick of Monarch playing cards. That's going to be 12 Monarch decks of cards by Theory 11. And then one winner will actually receive a signed deck of cards from us. Both Rob and I will sign that deck. You guys will have a choice as to what deck you want us to sign. We will do that, and we will ship it out to you guys at our earliest convenience. You guys will get that if you so win. All you have to do to enter is like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment something in the comment section below, and turn on your post notifications. You guys can share this video around. And make sure you guys, like I said, check out Jaehoon Kim's channel, and that will give you a better chance of winning this giveaway. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get straight into this video. I'm going to teach you guys how to do this. So I'm not going to be performing it, but what I will tell you is that I am going to be showing you guys the kissing card trick and the hand sandwich trick. It's basically the same idea, same trick, just performed in two different ways. So it's going to revolve around the same idea. What you're going to need for this trick is a set of duplicates. That's all you're going to need. Just one set of duplicates and a deck of cards. So what you're going to do to set up this trick is you're going to pre-sign one of these cards. Now, you can do whatever you want to this. In this case, let's just put a CS in the middle there. We'll put a smiley face at the top on both sides. Just something like that. And what happens here is the more you do to the card, the better the effect is going to be. The more memorable you make the card, the better the effect will end up, just because it'll make it seem a little bit more magical that the cards were actually able to switch places, because that's the general idea of this trick, is that your signed card is going to switch places with their signed card. So, like I said, the more you do to it, the better it's going to become. The more memorable you make it, the better the trick will end up. So, all you're going to do, like I said, is pre-sign one of the cards, and what you're going to do is take both your duplicates and put it on top of the deck, with the pre-signed one directly on top, and then obviously right under that you're going to have the non-signed duplicate. All right, so this is your position, this is your setup. At this point in the trick, what you're going to do is have them select a card, so that you can go through the deck. They can select any card they want. In this case, we'll go with the King of Hearts. Now, they can do whatever they want to this card. They can sign it. Basically, like I said, is make them do something to this card to the point where it's going to be memorable. You want it to seem like there was actually a big change, right? There's actually a switch. Their signed crazy card switched with your signed crazy card, and that's going to add to the magic. So, like I said, the more you do to this, the better it becomes. Now, if you guys are afraid of them selecting one of the top two cards, if you think your spectator will do that, then you can always riffle down the side of the deck and just have them say stop wherever they want. Something like that if you really wanted to make sure that they don't select one of those cards. But anyway, you're going to go here. They can basically mark this however they want. You can have them color down the sides, make a smiley face, do whatever they want at that point, and you're basically set. So just have them mark their card down, make it unique, make it special, make it memorable, and that, like I said, will add to the effect of the trick. So While they're signing their card, you're going to be doing a little bit of dirty work. And what you're going to do is by your side, while they're signing it, you need to flip over this top card. The best way I can go about telling you how to do this is imagine that this here was the side of my body. So this is in my left hand, the deck of cards. So the left side of my body, my hip, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to use this as a support to flip over this top card. Now, obviously, if you did, if you were on like a table, like a kitchen table or a restaurant table, you could do this underneath the cover of the table and just literally flip over the card and grab a pinky break. But if you're not in one of those situations, if you're just basically standing up with a bunch of spectators, easiest way to do this is by your side, really discreetly, just flipping over this top card and grabbing a pinky break and keeping your wrist down. You can do that entire thing very quickly, very simply, without anybody seeing it. This entire thing would just be, by your side, like your hands just resting, right? In reality, you're doing the dirty work. So you're going to flip this over and get a pinky break. Easiest way to get a pinky break, like I said, is just to push this off and then pull it back and hold the break there using the flesh of your pinky. So at this point, you're going to have your wrist face down. Obviously, you don't want to flash this. And you're going to come back and you're going to take their card, put it on top, and pretend like this is one card. Obviously, you got two right here, right? You're going to have your selection. This is the pre-signed one, and then their selection. You're going to say, okay, we're going to have your card here. We can make sure the ink doesn't come off. You're going to flip it over as if it was one card, push this off, and you're going to have them put their selection. This is not their selection. You just switched it out with your card, your signed card. You're going to say, here, take your card and put it in your hand. Sandwich it between your hands like so. So they're going to head and go and do that. Now, the hand sandwich trick, just so you guys know, was made popular by David Blaine. And the kissing card trick is a little more widely used by street magicians today because it is, in my opinion, a better way of performing it. And that's what Shin Lim actually performed, was the kissing card trick. But I will show you that right after I show you the hand sandwich. Like I said, it's going to be basically the same idea, right? From here, what you're going to do is you're going to get a double lift. Now, you can do this one of two ways. You can just go for a traditional double lift by basically just peeling up right here, grabbing two cards, and flipping over. Or if you really wanted to, you could do something similar to the way I got my pinky break, or something like that, where basically you just push off two cards like so, and basically you're going to take your fingers, pull back, and use the flesh of your pinky to hold on to that break. And you do that with two cards. From here, you're going to take that selection. Now, this is going to be your non-signed card right here. And what you have to do with this is basically sign it in the same fashion you signed the other one. So I remembered I put a C and an S. I put a smiley face one way, and then I put a smiley face the other way. Once again, the more memorable you make this, the better they're going to remember it, to the point where they actually know that the cards were able to somehow switch places, right? So from here, what you're going to do is the same thing. I'm going to flip both cards over. You have two here. I'm going to say I have my selection here, my signed selection. I'm going to take that. Now what you're going to do here is you're going to say, okay, I'm going to try to steal your card. They think this is my card. They think this is their card. This is sandwiched in their hands. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically jab this card in between their hands and make the impression that I'm stealing the card. In reality, they're going to be like, you didn't take the card. It's still sandwiched in my hands. All you do is jab it. But then once you flip it over, you show I was actually able to take your card, and then they'll look at their card and they would have switched, right? So that's the magic there. For the kissing card trick, it's generally the same idea. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to have, once again, one signed card on top and then the other duplicate, non-signed duplicate right underneath it. Same idea. You're going to start with a selection. It doesn't matter what they select. Here, we'll go with the 7 of diamonds, right? Have them sign it. Doesn't matter what they do. Basically, just mark the card up, right? Once that card is marked up, same idea. You're going to take this here and you're going to flip it over, grab a pinky break, take their selection, you're going to put it on top. You're going to say, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take your card here, and what I do is as I peel it off, instead of just giving it to them, I'm going to fold this up into fourths, okay? So I'm going to grab it, I'm going to fold it up, and you ask them to bite down on their card. So they're going to go ahead and they're going to bite down on this. This is going to be in their mouth. From here, same idea. You're going to grab that double lift. Once again, what you can do is you can push off, basically try to push off two cards, pull back, and then you grab a pinky break, or you can just do a traditional pinky break. You're going to flip that over. You're going to sign it in the same way right here. Obviously, this is pre-signed. From there, you're going to flip that over. Pretend like this is still your card. You're going to fold this one into fourths. Now, this is actually their signed selection from the beginning. You're going to fold that up. And basically from here, it's all acting. You're going to bite down on this card, pretend like it's yours. What Shin Lim did was he basically put this in his mouth He bit down on it first, and then he put the entire card in his mouth, and when he brought it out of his mouth, it actually would switch. He would show that, and then you ask the spectator to take their card out of their mouth, and they would see that they actually switched. That's the entire trick, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. And anyway, this is Card Shuffler 99, guys. Peace out.